actually, before we do this, Dominia, we need to have a little chat.
Oh.
Now, remember that speech I made just before we entered the Golgari jungle?
Yes.
And how we needed to be open and honest with each other?
Jaminia raises an eyebrow.
Right before I found out my father died and I almost died because of a night twist?
I remember the situation. I don't know where you're heading with this.
Well, I think it's high time for that once again. I signal Faye.
I push Jaminia back and plunge my silver dagger in the wall next to her head.
What the?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey!
Where did that come from?
Okay. I don't want any more moves. We need to do this now. Let's get to the questions. Let's start with something simple. First off, the haze over your head while we were in the ziggurat. What did that mean? What did you do? What were you hiding so you couldn't be affected by Owen's true sight?
You do not need to be this violent towards it.
Yes, we do. She has been hiding things from us from the beginning.
We've all been hiding things.
And
Frederick, stop the carriage. Owen.
Put the dagger away.
Owen, be a dear and cast Zone of Truth for me, please. If the carriage is still moving, we'll pass through it, and I don't want to pull a fast one on anyone.
Casting Zone of Truth. Everyone in the carriage is now affected.
Then I recommend you remove the mind shielding ring as well.
She removes the ring of mind shielding. She stands up and raises her hand. I, Queen Jaminia Malam, swear upon my god Heronius that the secrets I am keeping, to the best of my knowledge, have not caused anyone to suffer, die, or otherwise befall an unpleasant fate as a direct consequence, and that maintaining this silence is a serious matter of life and death for many, including everyone present.
All right.
She sits down and crosses her arms. Now, would you like that in writing to make it legally binding? Would you like to see my private diary, perhaps? Perhaps full access to the Directian espionage records? Or maybe you require a strip search to see if anything nefarious is hidden in my small clothes.
I growl at Faye and JT. Enough already! Leave her alone!
No, we need these questions before we enter.
We can do
And
this
violence
a less
is not
violent
the answer.
way.
You don't okay.
Can I actually roll diplomacy?
Let me ask you one question. How stupid do you think your sister is if she can control what horrors come out of the abyssal plane? Because I'm fairly certain. I take a picture. I take a page out of the compendium. I'm fairly certain none of us want to be facing this. I show a picture of the Demogorgon.
And do you think that me spelling everything that I know is going to help with that? Because I can promise
Interrogating.
because I can promise you it won't. And we are in the zone of truth. So you know I'm telling it.
And you're not hiding anything that could cause us any harm. You're certain of that. Because the smallest detail could help or destroy our entire cause.
The smallest detail. Would you like to know my favorite fruit?
You're avoiding the question, Jaminia. Answer it directly.
I don't know if anything that I tell you will help or hinder you. That's why I entrusted everything I did know about my sister to Faye, because apparently she thinks she's better at this than I am.
I never said that.
Oh, okay. I think the dagger that barely missed my head begs to differ.
We've been through a lot. Like Faye and I especially losing family members to her.
You think she hasn't as well? Do you never question whatever happened to her parents?
Enough. This isn't going to get us anywhere. She told us what she felt was best for us. Interrogating isn't going to get us anywhere other than where we are right now, which is fighting each other. Are you both satisfied?
Well, forgive me if I'm tired of playing the part of the puppet for someone else's cause. I've done it my whole life.
We are
I've done it my whole life, and I refuse to do so again without knowing everything that I need to know.
So you'll play the assailant.
If need be, yes.
Guys, do you remember what happened last time we got into this kind of argument?
I remember.
Exactly. And considering we're about to go in a place that is very close to meeting our certain death, considering that these people will throw us in prison at the drop of a hat, I suggest we don't argue like this. If we're going to get information out of Jaminia, it's going to be what she believes is necessary and what she wants to tell us. Any of this is just going to lead to more conflict, and that's the last thing we need depending on where we're going to go.
We have to stay strong. We have to remain calm. We are at our wits' end here, and this is exactly what she wants. An unstable, uncompatible, dysfunctional group that'll snap at just a breeze. If that happens, we are as good as dead before we even step foot in this kingdom. So please, for the love of everything, stay together and don't do things like this. We are all better than this.
Exactly. This is the last place we want to lose our heads.
Yeah, right.
Let's just all calm down.
All humanoids are the same.
Like it or not, we all have a common goal. And that is our mission.
It's the thing that united us. The first thing that united us even. There are even things that unite us now that we never even knew were possible.
I will stand with Jaminia. I don't know if all of you will, but I will.
I'm standing with Jaminia too.
I've been standing with her.
Jaminia stands up. She pulls out the letter that she pulls out the letter that she had earlier today. She holds it in front of her and drops it. Oops.
I will slowly
Well,
pick it up.
Rin,
Rolling spot.
Huh?
Yeah,
We'll
spot
just have
check.
her pick it up.
I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
No, just have Rin.
I was gonna say-
Have Rin read it to make sure that she knows that it's from a
Fine.
trustworthy cause.
Yes, I was going to pick it up.
Okay, so Elior is going to pick up and read it.
Mm-hmm. And I'll read it out loud.
Okay, you should see it.
Dear Jem, thanks for checking in. Gareth and Lenore are doing fine. They're confused, but they're fine. Marlael is still grieving, but he'd do anything for his children, even push through the pain of losing a loved one. About the application, I'm doing what I can, but it's still processing. I know it's a lot to ask, but could spare them money from your adventuring. I think it would help them survive the next few weeks. Enzia Zedimus, Constable of Gatless Town. P.S. Thank you for your silence about my being a vampire. I'll be honest, I have expected you to turn me in once you found out. Guess us cursed creatures gotta stick together, huh?
I promised him I'd keep that a secret. And you made me break that promise. Do I need to do more to gain your trust? Have I done anything that has caused you pain? Do you truly believe that I do not have your best interests in your mind?
We never once thought that.
You gave your life for Amber. I would have thought that would have been enough.
It was certainly for me.
And me.
I'm giving the letter back to Jaminia.
Jaminia sits down and sighs. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you both.
So we were
Meet blows with blows.
we were desperate, and we just needed to make sure this was still.
I know you feel that it's not fair that I'm keeping these secrets, but as I said before, when I made my little oath, this is a matter of life and death, including for everyone here, that all of you don't know what I know. If you do, that would put all of you in danger. Just by knowing this, you're much safer not knowing what I know. Can you trust me on that?
Fine.
Always.
Yes.
We can trust
You
you.
guys can roll sense motive.
Rolling.
All right.
Rolling. Just in case.
Please hold.
Where is my freaking... I always lose this one thing.
29.
25.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's the natural
thanks.
twenty. There's the natural 20.
All right.
Nice.
There it is.
So that Faye and I have the highest, so it makes sense that we have to.
Okay.
I'm glad I laughed because I was worried.
Okay, sorry.
Fair Thurin. You tell that she really doesn't want to spill her secret, but you do not detect any form of malice in her book, any malice, or you can tell that she really doesn't want to hurt any of you. In fact, you can tell that she's kind of grown to care about all of you.
Yeah.
Faye, I think
I'm sorry.
I'm as well.
It's really weird. I'm not used to having anyone to care about, let alone have anyone care for me. You are literally the first friends that I've ever had. So it's hard for me to accept that there are people around me that I can actually trust.
It can be a very confusing thing, Faye, but the more you spend time with them and the more you grow to love them, the more you'll understand that that's a bond that'll never be broken. Friendship is a powerful thing, as I'm sure we all know.
Ivan doesn't really see anything, but you are able to detect it's like Owen, you're able to detect a smell.
A smell.
Yes,
Well,
it smells. You detect a very pungent smell of alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Well, he did say that Verdog tend to get drunk a lot.
Now wait a second. Where is he though? That's what I gotta know.
Check the back of the room.
Well, hang on a second. I
Should
still
we move
can't.
silently? Should we move silently?
Well, I can't move silently. I'm wearing metal armor.
Oh.
So yeah, just kind of not bothering.
Oh, actually, wait. I have an idea. What was I going to say? I have Zone of Silence. Maybe I can protect us from making any sound while we're walking
Zone
around.
of silence. Let me.
Well, in order for him to fall asleep from your spell, he has to hear your music. If you cast Zone of Silence, and your music won't be heard.
True. All right, then I guess we're just gonna have to. I guess we just have to walk around the best we can.
All right. If you have moved silently, then by all means search the house. I make
All right.
much more noise.
I think move silently. I'm pretty good. Yeah, move silently. I'm 15, so I could move silently.
Well,
Find out where Verdok is first.
Okay. What kind of check would that be, though?
You just have to keep moving until you find him.
All right, then I'll go with. Wait, should I do move silently before we search the house, or search the house first?
You can do whatever you want.
I would roll move silently if you plan to move around.
Yeah, if we're moving around, I'll go move silently first.
Why you gotta be so big?
No, that one he's just doing us.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Okay. Okay, Ivan's got. Okay, that's a good move silently check. Go for it.
good. All right.
Start
I'm
moving.
gonna search the house.
So, Ivan, search
Yes.
out the house.
Aye,
I
Captain.
stay put for now.
All right. Let's see. Can I move around freely or what?
Yeah.
Move around
Oh.
freely, yeah. We want to find out where he is.
All right. I see a dining room. There's no one in here.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, it's like can't keep holding your guys' hands. You gotta.
Gotta get moving, Ivan.
Do it.
I'm
do what
trying.
you-
I'm trying. Let's see. Okay, we see.
The heck is
What is
That's
this?
a little odd.
A wanted poster? Could I read this?
Scrolling up.
Sure. Okay, so I am going to show this to.
Hmm.
Always zoomed in.
Lamplight.
5,000. Wow.
Wow.
I would keep a note of that.
I wouldn't. I don't know if we should take the poster, but maybe we should at least take, because we don't want to take things and get suspicious. But let's at least remember this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very important.
Okay.
All
That
right.
might be some good money for us.
Yeah. Vorgrin Vineblight. Okay, that makes sense.
I didn't see anything either. Was I supposed to?
Oh, I mean, I zoomed in on a poster he was looking at, but I couldn't see much other than it said
Yeah.
wanted 500 gold piece.
Well,
Yeah.
5,000, I think.
Oh,
We'll
5,000.
get it. We'll learn later. We'll learn later.
All right.
Okay.
Let's,
All right.
let's keep
I
searching.
didn't
Keep
know.
searching. Keep searching. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
keep-
You
found the
see,
Found the alcohol.
Yeah, I think we found the alcohol storage.
Yeah. There's a beer cellar. There's a cellar with 2 kegs down here. I'm assuming that's where the alcohol smell is coming from. Let's see. I'm gonna search the rest of the house though, just to be sure. Wait. There's a bedroom with the door open.
Careful.
Are those empty mugs?
Those are empty.
Boy.
Owen, he's in the house. He's sleeping in his bed.
Hang on a second. Let's find out for sure. All I saw was the empty mugs. You go, please check that out.
No, I saw him in the bed. Look, I'll show you.
Let me see
Very
again.
well. Oh, I see him.
Oh,
See, he's in the bed.
all right then. Can you sense how asleep he is? Do like a Jack
Okay.
Sparrow versus the blacksmith scene kind of thing.
I could check it.
okay. Okay, do a spot check.
Spot check. Okay. Do please be good. And not really that good.
Oh.
You can't. It's like you're not experienced with drinking, so you have no idea how smashed he is.
Sorry,
right.
sorry, Owen. My entire life's sober.
Well, I'm gonna have to take a look at him.
Okay.
Be careful. Your armor. You can make noise.
Well, I'm gonna have to stand right here and do a spot check then.
All right. Wouldn't he be able to hear my music from here, though?
All right.
I have a slightly better spot check, but being a dwarf, I have to imagine I'm much more
yeah.
used
it's like
to
being a,
seeing what-
being a dwarf. You can tell he's pretty smashed. So
He's
it's
pretty
it's unlikely that he's going to wake up.
Okay.
Should we do something just in case, though?
It depends on how long we need to be taking his place, but something about this feels a little too easy. Ivan, can you take a look at the papers on his desk, see if you can spot anything important?
All right. Let's take a look. All right, sit down in the chair and analyze the papers.
All right. Roll search check.
Search check. That's fine. That's pretty good. Please be in my favor. Pretty good.
Okay. You look through all these papers and you see a lot of maps and notes and a lot of letters back and forth between the guard, and you see the name Vorgrin Vineblight in all of them.
Oh, that's the
That's
name.
got to be associated with the wanted poster then, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. Okay. I don't know, how long does your sleep spell last if you're no longer within range?
Well, essentially, it's essentially. I'm not sure if they still have to be hearing the music. I'm assuming it just puts them into a deep sleep. Let me check just to be sure, though.
It's 1 minute per level.
Oh, and I am level 5.
Yeah, that's not going to make any difference then in the long run.
So should we just leave him?
I'm just taking a quick look around, see if there's anything else of use. Doesn't look like there is. Hello. What is that?
Oh goodness.
Oh man,
What is that?
it's you.
Wow.
I'm guessing he likes to ask questions.
But above.
Oh my god. Get
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Fired.
Verdoc wakes up and you both go to jail.
How about no?
No. I'm sorry.
Okay, hang on a second. Something that, what's his name? Amontilo, whatever it is?
Montelo, yeah.
Montelo. He said that Verdoc was missing his flask when he was looking at me.
His favorite mug.
Favorite mug, was it?
Yeah. something
Maybe
like
one of
that.
these mugs on the ground is his favorite mug. If we could take that mug, that would further
If
the
I could
illusion.
have that with me, it'll help sell
Yeah.
that I am Vergar.
That would
Alright,
further the
roll
illusion.
roll a spot check.
Spot check.
Check. Coming up.
Check.
Okay, both of you.
Nope, you got this one.
Oh, mercy.
All right, you aren't sure, but it's either this one or this one that seems to be different from the others.
Should we take both?
We could take both of them.
Yeah, we can take both.
You're gonna take both of them? Okay.
Maybe you can hold one in each hand, and they'll just see that one of them.
No, I'm
looks
not
like
going to
your
hold
favorite.
both of them in my hands.
Okay.
I'm just going to have them on me.
Okay, you have your two mugs. Okay.
I
Anything
think
else
we
you can
have
do?
what we need for now.
Should we lock the door or no?
I don't know if there is a way that I could barricade this room, except maybe the kegs. But I
What
don't
about
know.
the axe?
We
The
could
axe?
barricade the door with the axe by blocking the lock.
Well, what kind of door is this?
It's a sliding. It's an open.
Yeah, I know. Could I use the axe? in
I mean,
order
it looks like it opened its inward.
Yeah.
Could I use the axe to lodge the door shut somehow? That's the question.
Ooh.
Good.
Ooh.
You could try.
Do you have the
Yeah.
strength? Yeah, pretty sure you have the strength to lift it.
I should. This is a
It is-
pretty mighty axe, though. My goodness.
All right, you can pick it up. It's just I just made it big for dramatic effect.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You, Josh, dramatic? Nah.
Do you guys have rope?
Do we
I
have
do
rope?
not.
Let's see.
Can rope be found in the house? Ooh.
I have no rope. I could search the rest of the house. I don't know if there's anything left. Let's see.
Okay, guys.
There's a room
Yeah.
down here I haven't
You
checked.
may want to move it.
No,
Alright,
no,
yeah.
no meta gaming, guys.
Okay.
All right.
All right, sorry.
Sorry.
Maybe
So-
maybe he's just too drunk to do anything while we're out and about. And
No.
maybe the whole purpose of me coming here was just to find information.
That's a pretty brief assumption, but okay.
You guys gonna
Unless
leave?
you have another idea.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it seems if we try to do anything else, it could backfire badly. So
Maybe
Yeah.
to. No, never mind.
All
Yeah.
right.
we should probably play it safe.
We are making our way back to the inn.
And why don't you trust us?
Because the purity of the dwarven culture must not be sullied via this gross intermingling of cultures. We are going to preserve our culture.
Jaminia has lost it, and she's left at Orgrim.
Oh dear.
Do you want to know?
Son
Do
of a-
you want to know what true evil is? She places her hand on his head.
Oh.
We're
Oh, no.
We are so
Oh,
screwed.
no, no, oh, no, 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 oh,
Whoa!
no. Oh, boy.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
I would have thought the guards would have rushed over much more quickly than that.
They're dwarves. They're fast.
Dwarves are not fast. They're all pointing their hammers at her. And Orgrim has fallen backwards out of his bench. It's like, what was that? That was true evil. Black soulless hearts that want nothing but to take your people as livestock. Your souls will be a never-ending fountain of despair that they will raise to their lips as often as they wish. If you truly believe the purity of your culture is worth that, by all means, don't help us. Orgrim's kind of second-guessing himself now.
I would be too. Immediately after I changed my shorts.
Orkram gets back onto the bench. I'll think about it. Jaminia curses and moves back. Guess we're not getting anything else out of him. Well then, he reaches over to a mug. He reaches over to a mug and takes a swig. Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares for a while. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He collapses to the ground.
Does anyone have a cure poison?
I do.
Hold
on.
Everyone rush it. Like the guards rush towards him.
Hold on. First, I want to cast detect poison.
The guards immediately grab you before you go.
All right. Fair enough.
Oh boy!
Okay.
Silent! It's a you're not going to move until we figure this out. And then
I
all
need
the
to help
dwarves point their weapons at you.
I'm here to help.
Roll it. You're gonna have to roll diplomacy for that one.
You got to convince them that you're not going to try to make things worse.
Hold on. What's my diplomacy? Okay.
Hurry up, she's dying.
If that doesn't work, I can help.
gosh!
Oh,
Of all the guys!
Oh
No.
Can I try?
They jump on you and hold you down.
Can I try?
Okay, give me a moment. I want to try a bluff check to try and explain. She is a druid and the king is dying. I believe that she can help him. So I gotta try and roll a bluff check to make this.
That's not a bluff. That's a diplomacy.
That's a diplomacy? Okay.
Because you're not lying.
Ivan?
I keep saying I can do this.
I assumed that Verdoc needed to say something because people know Verdoc.
Yeah, Verdoc's the only one who can.
I'm the only one who can roll a diplomacy check here, I think.
Yep, right. That's what Verdoc's the only one who can make a diplomacy check.
All right, go for it.
And one of the guards grabs you, Ivan, and holds you down.
Oh boy.
All right, my diplomacy is not going to be that good. I assume I have a bonus because I look and smell like Verdoc.
That's only for bluff. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I have no bonus whatsoever.
Nope.
No bonus.
I
Wonderful.
love how it's thundering outside.
Oh, gee.
Oh, you got the rain.
This is our last chance, and I don't have much faith in this.
Well,
Come on,
I have-
natural 20. Whoa!
Oh!
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
And that is how you get it.
It's the queen overhears that. She says, "If you can save him, do what needs to be done."
All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the guards are going to
Let me go. Did that let me go?
Yes, the guards let you go.
Rose,
All right.
detect your poison, quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast detect poison.
All right, detect poison.
Say something.
I don't think that's a roll.
Okay, yeah, you cast detect poison, and sure enough, there is a very lethal amount of arsenic in his stomach.
Oh,
Okay,
boy,
we're going to cast neutralize poison then.
Okay, cast neutralize poison.
Yep.
All right, he has taken a bit of damage, but you get the feeling that he's going to survive.
Oh.
But he's still unconscious.
Still unconscious. Okay.
Long conscious.
Who poisoned him?
Garduin turns to all of you. Search them.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
I comply.
I comply.
All right.
I
So
did
do I.
search.
I hold my hands up and hands. What was it? Hand behind my head.
I'm surprised that all of you are so compliant.
Dude,
Would
these
you
are
really
angry
think?
dwarves.
You really think
Not gonna
fighting
fight.
against is a good option right about now?
If we fight, we're going to be even more trouble.
All right, everyone slowly group in a small group, semicircular.
All right.
Oh wow, this is way too familiar.
I don't like this.
Where are we
Oh,
going?
Oh, come on, grab my character. There we
Semicircle
go.
shape.
Oh, stay where I am.
Yeah.
Like,
Semicircular.
There you go. Yeah, close enough.
Gonna hold this big shot right here.
Okay. The guard. Yes, you notice that the guards are strategically placing themselves.
Okay.
All right. Gamiak, can you do the honors? Okay, I guess. Well, it seems like it was that 9. Sorry, fellas. All right. You hear him cast an incantation. Phaether, and roll Knowledge Arcana.
Okay, one moment. Freaking, why does it always freeze up when I need it?
Nice.
Oh,
one.
there you go.
There, 30.
Okay. You notice these words. He's about to cast anti-magic field, but he says it's going to take a while for it to. But you know that it's going to take a while for it to happen. And while that happens, he's going through each. You see this guy going through each of you.
All right. You first. Show me everything that you're hiding.
I show him everything.
Okay. He sees your weapons and armor. He sees empty vials. He sees your potions. Sniffs them.
These are healing potions. None of them are poison.
Oh crap.
Should I step to the side at all?
Oh wait, no, it can't sense
Yeah,
it.
it's like they're not paying attention to you.
Okay.
Well,
It's
I
like
can
Bray-
step
it's like
aside.
It's like Braken moves over to Amber's. Well, let's see what you got. All right. He notices that you have a lot of jewels on you, and he sees your bag of holding. He sticks his arm in.
Chilly.
Yeah, he notices that it's chilly in there. Nothing in there but the chill spell and some gold. Nothing on him. He moves the cross.
DM question.
Yes.
How wide will the anti-magic field be?
10 feet.
Okay.
And I. Okay.
You're good.
That's all I needed to know.
All right.
I allow him to search me.
All right. He's going to search you, and he looks at your ocarina. Nice craftsmanship.
That's what I said.
He looks at your black arrow. It's like, odd color. Looks at your necklace and says,
Hey, I don't judge.
He moves over to Jaminia. He starts looking her over and looks at her amulet.
Church of Heronius, I see.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
I can respect that. Good warrior.
Moves over to Ivan.
Hello.
Hello.
Moves over to your inventory, and he sees sees health potions, loot strings.
Well, don't see anything out of the ordinary here.
Thank you.
Moves over to Jalarum.
Closer.
He looks at your stuff. He sees that you're very well equipped. You have a lot of. He grabs the potion. He grabs a couple of your potions and sniffs them.
While he is carrying poisons, none of them are arsenic.
Good. Thought I'd have to explain that.
Moves over to Phaethurin.
Hello.
All right. He starts giving you a small pat down. Sees that you have potions. Sniffs all of them. Sees that you have a lot of books.
Please mind where you put your hands.
And then Brett, he looks up at you and says, "Our king just got poisoned. I'll put my arms wherever I darn well please."
I nudge over to Faye, please. Just hold still and don't.
As I break and walks back,
None of them have any poison on them.
It could have been summoned via magic. Gamiak, are you ready? He opens his eyes and they begin to glow blue. Ivan and Cross, you hear something fall to the floor.
Huh?
Oh?
Jaminia.
Jaminia goes down and tries to pick something up, and you see this.
Oh,
Ah.
What? Oh.
what?
I see.
Wait, is she a tiefling?
What the?
That was a mask.
What is this?
That was a
Everyone sees everyone looking at her in fear, and all of a sudden the queen just yells, "It's like Tiefling! Markable! Shankar!" You hear, and those who hear Dwarven knows that it's like Tiefling, kill it, do it now.
I
Defend her.
Wait,
You see
immediately
that?
go defend her.
All of a sudden, complete and utter darkness envelops the room.
No.
Uh-oh.
Complete and utter darkness envelops the room.
Holy crap. Rose, I need a Rose, I need a light spell or something.
I got my
Okay,
dazzling
can
lights.
I
I can
cast-
use that.
And I can cast my light spell as well.
I'll cast.
You're in an anti-magic field, though. You can't cast spells.
Oh, true.
Oh.
What was
I
that?
have a lantern, I have a
Wow, that
lantern.
was appropriate.
Yeah. Then it was only a brief spell.
Let's jet.
Where'd you go?
Jim.
Jaminia?
Where's Jaminia?
Jaminia?
I had her right here.
She was right next to me.
Gonna roll spot check. 20.
9.
Ah!
Spot check. Jalarum, you
22.
notice that the queen is livid.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, that's them!
Wait, we.
What?
We didn't know.
They harbor the tiefling! Arrest them!
Hold on a second. We didn't
Wait
know
a
anything.
minute!
Tell your men to stand down. I am a captain.
Captain
Your titles
He's nothing.
mean nothing here.
That was a mask. We didn't know. We swear.
They all begin to grab you.
Can I make a bluff check towards the queen?
Yes.
It'd all be one heck of one.
All right. So, I'm going to say to the queen, I do not believe that any of these people knew they were traveling with a tiefling. I have been saved by them more than once. And I trust that they are just as confused as the rest of us. That is my argument. Let's hope for a good roll.
Please don't be a 1.
Please, please.
22.
Maybe.
Oh. And I'm sure you trusted that little tiefling too.
None of us knew she was a tiefling.
Like, okay. All right. Let me be honest. Who would you rather trust? A tiefling, or hang on, let me get the freaking Wanda poster up. Or Vorgan Vineblight.
What are you talking about?
Like, what if we can we can track him down? Like,
Well, all right, you're gonna have to roll it. Are you lying or are you telling the truth?
half and half. So
Okay, roll bluff.
okay.
Oh boy.
That's bad.
Oh boy.
Oh, you gotta be kidding! The one time I roll a 1 on
All
my bluff.
the times.
She's not buying it. It's like Take them to the dungeons now. Is anybody going to do anything?
I could try diplomacy, I guess.
Tell me to stop. I don't want to go back into a cage again.
I can attempt another bluff and say that I will travel with them to make sure that they find this target, who is obviously important.
I was hoping to roll Intimidate.
So,
I could have gone diplomacy and told them.
I'm trying to talk our way out of this.
Let Ivan try. Ivan has the highest diplomacy out of all of us.
Yeah.
Well, Ivan is not a.
But Ivan's not a dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Jay
you guys
got to
don't
go.
have a
I'm just
penalty.
curious.
So, am I allowed to make a bluff roll in the hopes of convincing them that yes, we can? I will make sure that they find this Vorgan Vindlight.
I'll allow it. Add a +2 to your bluff.
Add a +2 to my bluff.
Good
On
luck.
top of the 19?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
3. 2 3s in a row. How did that happen?
Sorry, Doc.
Well, she's looking at you and she said, I think you're a little emotionally compromised right now, Verdok. As am I. If you think that you can do what they can't, by all means. You can even search them, but just know that we'll have eyes on you. We can't find them here, but we refuse to go out. So, what you're going to do is you're going to go out there and you're going to find Vorgren Vindlight. But just know that if you are lying to us and you try to escape, we will know.
I'm guessing that's the best we're going to get out of this.
Yep.
All right.
Agreed.
We will do what we can, and we will do everything we can.
Absolutely.
Just get out of my sight.